What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Big Fight Field channel, here with a different kind of video today. I'm driving home. I got errands to run, just getting back from driving home from class. I don't have time to set up my computer when I get home, so I'm deciding to do this on the phone with you guys right here. Breaking news this morning coming out of the Miami Dolphins: the running back De'Von Achane is going to miss multiple weeks with a knee injury that he suffered against the New York Giants on Sunday. Ian Rappaport said it's going to be week to week. Schefter saying it's going to be multiple weeks, but what we know is we're probably not going to have De'Von Achane until at least after the bye. So now the Miami Dolphins offense is missing Teron Armstead, and they're missing De'Von Achane. And I see people on Twitter, yes, they're upset. They're rightfully upset, but they're saying that, you know, this is replaceable, and Jeff Wilson's probably going to be coming back off IR this week. And I just have to counter that by saying, you cannot replace De'Von Achane, man. His explosiveness, his quickness, how fast he is, it's on a different level from any other running back on this team. And yes, I'm talking about Raheem Mostert too, because yeah, Raheem Mostert is fast. He's averaging 5.4 yards per carry, which is 5th in the NFL. He has 7 touchdowns this season, which is awesome. But when you have that explosiveness with De'Von Achane on the field every single Sunday the past 3 weeks, man, you're going to fucking miss that. I'm sorry. You're going to miss that. Let me set this up here. Okay. So, you're going to miss that a lot. I don't know how long he's going to be out for. It's saying multiple weeks. It could be 2 weeks. He's missing the Carolina game, which we know for certain that he's not going to be playing in that game. I'm guessing we could get Jeff Wilson back this week against the Carolina Panthers, which, I mean, it's not a big loss to lose Achane against the Carolina Panthers, because let's be real, we should be able to handle them without Achane. We didn't have Achane the first 2 games, and the offense still looked pretty good. But you cannot replace his explosiveness. I don't care if you're going out there saying, oh, Chris Brooks is going to get carries. Oh, Jeff Wilson's coming back this week. He averaged 4.9 carries last season. I don't care. You cannot replace De'Von Achane's explosiveness when he's on the football field. And how much of an impact he's made for the Miami Dolphins this season, when he's on the field, he's gone over 100 yards every single game. I gotta fix my camera again. I promise this is not gonna be a long video because I'm driving and I just don't have time to set up everything when I get home. But yeah, it's a killer, and it sucks because last week I was talking on Twitter how this is one hell of a sports week. The Phillies take care of the Marlins. They beat the Atlanta Braves in Game 1. The Dolphins beat the New York Giants 31-16. And this week, my sports week has started out. It couldn't get any worse. The Phillies blow a 4-0 lead to the Atlanta Braves in Game 2 last night, which they took my heart out, man. They fucking stabbed me in the heart, I feel like. So that was a bummer. And then this morning, I'm driving to class. I pull into the parking lot, and I see that De'Von Achane is going to be out multiple weeks. And look, Mike McDaniel's probably in the lab right now cooking up a running game plan for this week's game against the Carolina Panthers. Still got Raheem Mostert, but and it's a shame too, because I still think he can get over 1,000 yards. He has like 420 rushing yards on the season. He had 309 going into the game today, or the game against the Giants. Then he ran for 150. It might be more than that. It's like 460, because right now he's second in the NFL behind Christian McCaffrey and most rushing yards. Dude averages over 10 yards per carry, I believe. And you're going to miss his quickness like any time. You saw it against the Giants. Yeah, he fumbled the football, but you know what he did? He made up for it on the next play. 76 yards untouched for a touchdown. And just blowing by players and with ease. First play of the game, 24 yards. Like, we are going to miss that. And we're certainly going to miss that when we play the Eagles, because in order to beat the Eagles, we're going to need a running game. And now we're going to have to rely on Raheem and Jeff Wilson to be able to run the ball when we play the Eagles. And if we don't have a run game, I don't know how much the Dolphins are going to be able to stay in that game when they play the Eagles next week. It's not an issue this week playing Carolina, but it's going to be an issue, and it could be an issue when they play the Eagles coming up. And now you look at the injury list for the Dolphins, and now it's piling on. It's not piling on as much as teams like the Ravens or the Buffalo Bills, who were unfortunately going to miss Matt Milano and Daquan Jones for the rest of the season. You got Jalen Ramsey hurt, Teron Armstead on IR, and we'll hear from Mike McDaniel, but we might be getting Devon Achane on IR. I hope not. At minimum, if he's got to miss the next 4 games, so be it. But hopefully we get him rested up for after the bye, and we have him back week 11 against the Raiders. We have Teron Armstead back week 11 against the Raiders. Hopefully we have Jalen Ramsey back week 11 against the Raiders, and then we are on the full sprint to the end of the season with this Miami Dolphins football team. But I mean, right now it hurts. I don't think it's going to hurt this week when they play the Panthers. They should be able to handle the Panthers. They're 13.5-point favorites. And they put 36 up without Devon Achane. They put up 36 and 24 points. So I think it should be no issue this week against the Carolina Panthers. But it's big. Schefter tweeted it out. I saw like around 9 o'clock this morning that Achane was going to be out for a couple weeks, and I didn't even see how he hurt his knee until Sunday night when I was watching back the game, some highlights on Twitter, and then I'm like, oh fuck, hopefully it's not as serious. And it is serious, and he's going to be missing multiple weeks because of it. And the injury bug is really going around the NFL right now with the Buffalo Bills, the Vikings. I believe Washington just lost one of their top corners. It sucks. It absolutely sucks. But he's not replaceable just because of his quickness and his speed. But that means more carries, and that means more opportunities for Raheem Mostert. And now with Jeff Wilson coming off IR, it looks like we're going to plug him right back into the running game, and hopefully he can get off to a good start against the Carolina Panthers this upcoming week. So I just wanted to stop by, talk about Devon Achane's injury real quick, because it's big and it's something to talk about. We need to talk about, and that's all I got. So I'll be back Thursday. I'm going to drop the picks video right before the Phillies game, because I'm not going to do it tomorrow. Phillies play at 5 o'clock, so I'm not going to do it tomorrow. I'll do it Thursday afternoon. I'll have it uploaded Thursday afternoon. And then Friday night, 5:30, Carolina Panthers, Miami Dolphins preview here on the Big Fight Field channel. Another big game that the Dolphins need to win. Not necessarily a big game, but a game that they need to take advantage of, just like last week against the Giants. Instead, this week they're playing the only winless team in the NFL. You got Bryce Young, Adam Thielen, DJ Shark. So hopefully it's another good week for the Miami Dolphins defense, and hopefully no more injuries this week. We'll be watching the injury report all week as we lead up to this game against the Carolina Panthers, and then I'll have the preview for you on Friday, the post-game recap video on Sunday. And another reminder that I am going back to Hard Rock Stadium this season for another Miami Dolphins football game, and the game that I'm going to this year is another primetime game, Week 14, December 11th, on Monday Night Football against the Tennessee Titans, which I'm so pumped up to be going back to Hard Rock Stadium for another season to go watch those Miami Dolphins. So I'm getting out of here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I will catch you on the Week 6 NFL Picks video. Have a good one. Stay safe. Stay classy. And as always, fins up. And speedy recovery for Devon Achane.